My teeth. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. My mouth is really killing me right now. But wait. Some people believe that dental hygiene only consists of brushing your teeth, flossing, and even rinsing your mouth. But that is stereotypical because, according to the National Institute of Dental and Craniofacial Research, consuming sugary foods can be the number one cause of poor dental hygiene, which leads to other complications. So, today, what I'm going to be touching base on is the dental anatomy of your mouth, the complications that leads to different diseases and tooth conditions if you don't take care of your dental hygiene, as well as prevention of these things. So, let's talk about the dental anatomy. Okay, let's start off with that because in order to understand where you can go wrong, you have to understand the basis of the anatomy of your mouth. So, all adults have 32 teeth. At least they start off with 32 teeth, okay? And this consists of, and if I say it wrong, I'm so sorry because listen, okay? I did not go to dental hygiene school, okay? So it starts off with 8 insors, which is your front teeth, okay? The front teeth. And this holds and cut your foods down. So when you take a bite of pizza, you're doing it with your front tooth, okay? Then you have 4 canines. And when I mention 4, you may say, okay, where is 4 at? Your 4 canines. 1, 2, 3, 4. The 4 sharp teeth in your teeth is made to help break food apart, tear food apart. Then you have the 8 premolars, which is the middle, right after the canines, okay, which is here, the 2 here, where you got, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then also on the opposite side. So that is the middle teeth, and that's also help conducts in breaking down food, cutting up food, and things of that nature. Then you have 12 molars, which also includes 4 wisdom teeth, which is also made for cutting down, breaking down, and most specifically chewing. Okay, so when it comes to your teeth, a lot of people are not knowledgeable of the fact that your teeth is also connected to your body. It's connected to different organs in your body. So I'm going to give you an example of that. So your teeth can be connected to your spine, your organs, your joints, your glands, and things of that nature. So with the premolar teeth, the left side, for example, right over here with the premolar, the middle teeth that I mentioned, that is connected to your lungs, your liver, your big toe, and your elbow. Now, in reference to your front teeth, like right over here, that is connected to your kidney, bladder, foot, and your knees. In reference to your wisdom teeth, that is connected to your liver, heart, shoulder, toes, etc. Just to give you guys a picture of if your teeth is damaged or it has to be removed, certain of these teeth, based on the placement, based on if it's the 4th or the 13th tooth, is connected to different glands, organs, and joints in your body that can cause certain health problems, which would include eye disease, pain in certain joints like shoulder pain, knee pain. You also would have bladder issues depending on a certain tooth and things of that nature. But let's take a look at conditions, the complications that can happen when you don't take care of your teeth, okay? So, a few common tooth conditions is first and foremost cavities, which is a small hole that forms in your teeth due to the buildup of bacteria that causes pain and maybe tooth loss. A lot of people get their teeth pulled, or they also get it filled with a crown because the dentists have to break down the tooth in order to save part of the tooth. So that's cavities. Then you have something called tooth erosion, which is the breakdown or loss of the enamel of your tooth due to, like I mentioned, sugary foods, acid foods. Any sugar foods or drinks have acid that can affect your tooth, which breaks down your tooth as well and causes it to hurt, of course. Then you have Braxum, which is the grinding and the clenching of your tooth, specifically for people when they sleep. You ever met someone that when they sleep, they grind their teeth? That can cause jaw damage to your teeth and other things of that nature. Then you have abscess. Oh, the abscess. My, do I have a story about that one? So you have an abscess, which is a pocket of pus that is caused by a bacterial infection in your mouth, and this can cause tooth sensitivity, fever, swollen face, swollen lymph noodles, sorry. And it can, if it's not treated, it can spread to your sinuses or even your brain, which can potentially be deadly, okay? So I have personal experience with an abscess. I actually had an abscess last week, literally. It was the worst experience of my life. This is how I know, and I have personal experience of taking care of my tooth enamel, which I have been avoiding. First and foremost, I, for a few years, been in tooth pain. Here and there, it'll come for like a week, then it'll go away, then it'll come, then it'll go away, based on my diet. And I noticed that I'm a cereal girl. So when I eat a lot of cereal, I noticed that my teeth would start hurting the more cereal I ate throughout the week. Or the more candy I ate, it'll start hurting. It'll, you know what I mean? So basically, long story short, one day I bought candy, and 2 days later I realized my mouth started getting really sensitive here in the incisors part, the front teeth. It was really sensitive. It would happen on a Sunday. By Tuesday, my mouth started getting a little swollen. Not noticeably swollen, but just a little bit. And it really, really hurted. I took a leave. That'll relieve the pain for a little bit, but it didn't really help. So moving forward to maybe Thursday, my mouth was out of control. It hurted so bad, and I went to urgent care. The doctor, he prescribed antibiotics and ibuprofen. Didn't work. By Friday, my face blew up, 2 times the size of my regular face on this side. I'm not sure if you guys would notice the difference, but this side is okay. This side is the one I had the abscess. So by Friday, I had to go to the ER, where I was told I had an abscess. I had to get a drain in it so that they can drain the pus out of my mouth in that pus pocket. And they did that. Now, when they had to numb my mouth with the needle, it was the worst pain in your life. The worst. Just imagine, do you ever get like those pus bumps under your arms, or you can't really close your just imagine if it's in your mouth, okay? It's in your mouth and they have to pop it. Even though they've been feeding through the IV pain medication, that has nothing on when they have to pop that bump with a needle to inject the numb medication to put the drainage in your mouth. So they did that. I screamed, cry like a baby. And then they put the drainage in. And then 2 days later, I had to go back to get the drain removed and my teeth removed. And now it's removed. So that is the 13th teeth that I had to get removed, which is my premolar on my left side. And that can potentially affect my... I'm sorry if this video comes off jumpy, but caution, my phone died. So once I got it pulled, I wasn't able to eat any hard foods, only soft foods for a week. And that's really about it. So now I know to slow down on my sugar intake and things of that nature. So now let's get into prevention. Let's see how we can prevent to get tooth erosion or the abscess or even cavities or things of that nature. Let's see how we can prevent diseases that's connected to our tooth, that's connected to our organs, that we can get sick. So prevention of these things would be brushed twice a week with fluoride toothpaste. Fluoride is a really important aspect of good dental hygiene. It helps build up tooth enamel and strengthen your teeth, and it's really good for your mouth. So drink tap water with fluoride, rinse with fluoride, mouthwash, limit sugar intake. That is so important. Limit your sugar intake. Very, very important. And also avoid tobacco products. Okay? So, we just went over the dental anatomy of your mouth, the complications that you can run into if you don't take care of your teeth, and then ways of preventing it. Now, a saying that I remember as a child is an apple a day will keep the doctors away. But no, no. After this speech, what I would say is no sugar in your day will prevent a life with much less pain. So no sugar in your day will prevent a life with much less pain. Thank you.